It's national meets regional. Welcome to Sidewalks Entertainment, the long-running celebrity, music, and art series. Join us now for an exciting new path to celebrity interviews, music, rising talents, and much, much more.
This world's a treasure. It's been telling us to leave for a while now.
Your daughter's generation will be the last to survive on Earth. You're the best pilot we ever had. Get out there and save the world.
Our guest today is an Academy Award-winning actor, best known for his roles in Hannah and Her Sisters, Educating Rita, and The Cider House Rules. I'd like to welcome Sir Michael Caine to Sidewalks.
Hi, Cindy.
Michael, welcome to the show. Thanks for being with us today.
Well, thanks for asking me.
Well, what an honor it must have been to have been knighted by the Queen of England. You know, of course, in America, we don't know of such things. How does one get knighted?
Oh, you don't know. You don't know.
We have no clue.
Yeah, I think what it is I think other knights, other people who are already knights, suggest people of some kind of talent or something to be knighted, and then they go before a committee, and then they say yes. And so I eventually got knighted in my life, which was the most proud thing I've ever done. People don't have to call me sir. It doesn't mean anything to anyone else, but it means an incredible amount to me. But I never talk about it. I mean, I know I'm talking about it now, but you know, you don't have to call me sir. Everyone calls me Michael.
Well, I think it's a tremendous honor, and I think it's really cool. Of course, you know, what do we know in America, right? You have lived in Europe and the United States at different times in your career. What was the strangest thing that you kind of had to get used to once you moved to the States? Was there something that just stood out to you as, you know, from someone from London that this is just crazy? Why do you people do that?
Well, I lived in Los Angeles for 9 years. And the thing that got me most was that there were no seasons. It was sunny every day. You know, I'm used to England where, you know, it's sunny in the summer and it rains sometime. Then the autumn comes, the leaves go brown, and then all the leaves go off the trees. Then the buds come out and it's spring. And you don't get that in California. The sun shines every day. And I found it very hard to get used to.
It's hard to mark time when you don't have the changing of the seasons. I'd have to agree with you on that.
Yeah, I'm also very fair. I was blonde when I was young, so I don't do sunbathing. You know,
Right.
I don't go brown, I go red.
Right. Well, you're fair-skinned. Let's talk about your film, Interstellar. Wow, this is a really, really good film. It's getting so much praise, and it stars Matthew McConaughey, Anne Hathaway, yourself, of course, and other really wonderful actors.
Yeah, Jessica Chastain, and a little girl called Mackenzie Fox, who's wonderful.
Yes, indeed. Why don't you tell folks that haven't seen the film yet what it's about?
It's about, it's based on the writings of a professor called Kip Thorne, who's an astrophysicist. And he wrote all these theories about going through the black hole in our atmosphere, the black holes and wormholes, they're called, and to find planets on the other side, some of which might be occupied. Or if anything went wrong on our planet on this side, some of which we might be able to go through the black hole and occupy out you know, in a disaster. And that's
Right.
what he wrote about. And basically, in the film, I played Kip Thorne.
Well, what do you think it makes this film so special? Was it just really the chemistry of the actors, or what's your opinion on that?
What makes it special with these blockbusters is the same thing that all of Christopher Nolan's blockbusters are. They have an integral human story played in real characters by very, very good actors, you know? Right. And that's not true of all big budget, you know, sort of special effects and stunt films. They just employ some actors who do some dialogue to introduce you to the next stunt. This is a very, very, I mean, this story without the special effects would be very interesting anyway.
Right. Well, you have worked with some really great actors throughout your career. Is there anyone that you've worked with that you just really admired their work? Somebody very special? Because you've got a real list of, you know, great people that you've gotten to work with. Who stands out?
Laurence Olivier, who was a great British actor and a movie star, was one of the greatest actors I ever worked with. But then I had great partnerships with my friend Sean Connery in The Man Who Would Be King. You know, if you know someone and you're paying friends, it's a very good idea.
For sure.
But I've worked with wonderful, I mean, look at Matthew McConaughey. I mean, Matthew hadn't won the Academy Award when we made this movie. But he's a fabulous actor and a wonderful guy, which is not always true.
Quickly, career advice for rising young actors who may be following up behind you.
Never listen to older actors like myself. I used, when I was a young man, I used to ask older actors what I should do, and they all told me to give up.
Good grief.
Fortunately,
Michael,
I
thank
never
goodness you
listened to
didn't
them.
listen to them.
No, I didn't listen to them. All I can say is learn your lines.
That works. Michael, thank you for being with us on Sidewalks. It was a pleasure.
Thank you, Cindy.
For more full-length celebrity interviews, visit sidewalkstv.com.